So while I was bad at selling drugs, because I was a horrible drug dealer, they always caught me. I don't know what it was for to set me up by the police. Got a Rule 9. Somebody took me straight to the police. Undercover cop. So I was bad at selling drugs, but I was a great buyer of real estate. I was a great seller of real estate. I knew how to buy and sell real estate as an investor. I took my energy and put it into the wrong field, which was drug dealing, a petty drug dealer. And once I turned that energy around and started to put that energy into positive things, I became a good real estate investor. So yeah, 50 Cent and Big Meech, I was a bad drug dealer, but I was a great house dealer. Now I sell promissory notes. That's why they call me the notepusher.com or the note pusher. And if you want my ebook, go to www.thenotepusher.com. And that'll put you on your path in the real estate investing and, creating your own promissory notes and you being the actual lender. Because when you're in real estate, there's no better place to be than the person that's lending the money. So while I was a bad drug dealer, I'm a great house dealer and a great note dealer. Promissory notes, secured by real estate, recorded in the county in the first lien position. So if you don't pay me, guess what? We file foreclosure on that ass and we take back our collateral and we resell it after you've taken your hard-working money to fix up our asset. It's just the game that I love to play now. I don't like selling crack. I don't like selling cocaine and Percocets and Oxycontin. No, I like to sell houses. I like to buy houses. And I like to be the creditor. Actually, I like to be the lender. Right? So, that's just the way it is right now with me. You want to sell drugs? Just know that you're digging yourself a fucking hole that you're not going to be able to climb out of. Nobody ever makes it in that game unless you are the pharmaceutical companies who has a legal license to sell drugs and get paid for it. 50 Cent and Big Meech, going to jail doesn't make you a gangster. And I say that because I've been to jail for years. I did years of jail time. And to me, that just makes you dumb. You got caught. I got caught. Going to jail doesn't make you have any no credibility. Doesn't make you seem any more relevant than you are. It doesn't bring you any good unless you can monetize it now. That's a little different. But, just to say you've been to jail and you don't have anything to show for it, that's not cool to me. Now, granted, I've turned my life around and I've generated a lot. Now I can say it, but to just come home and from doing all this time and, praising guys that then came home from jail, that shit was cool back in the day. So we thought that shit was cool back then. That shit turned out to be a dummy move. Anybody that goes to jail and got caught for whatever they was doing, that shows how dumb we was. And we are if we continue to keep going to jail. So all of that praising these drug dealers and these robbers and these street niggas because they went to jail and they stood tall and they didn't tell on nobody, that shit is corny to me. Now, I do agree. If you did the crime, you should do the time. If you was doing your thing in the street, carry your own baggage. Do your time. But to come home and be bragging about that shit as if somebody'd owe you respect because you did 10 years or 20 years and 15, whatever the amount of years it is. No. Don't go back to jail. Then you can earn somebody's respect. Turn your life around. Turn the community around. Admit your wrongs. I was wrong for selling drugs to the community. Trying to take the easy way out and make a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. Especially knowing that the laws aren't geared towards me and my color. We go to jail, black people, we go to jail, we're going to get a lot more time than the average Caucasian, than any Caucasian damn near. Even a trailer trash cat. Even a trailer trash white person, a black man is, if we go to, right now, if me and another white guy that had the same charges as me and the same amount of time, whatever it is I do, he's more than likely going to get less time. So we know these things and we still willingly go out and commit those crimes. That makes us even more dumb and stupid. And I could say that because I did the time for the crime. Now, I probably got more time than what I should have gotten. But the fact of the matter is, I did it. And that shit makes me look dumb as hell now for the shit that I was doing. I don't want no pat on the back for doing all that time. I used to blame the white man. I used to blame the system. When in fact, I knew what the shit was going to do to me. I knew that picking up that crack or that pill and selling it was going to eventually cause me to go to jail, causing someone to overdose, or killing somebody, or somebody killing me and getting robbed, or whatever the case may be. I knew that shit was going to happen. I knew it. So the shit that we be praising, 50 Cent, Big Meech, y'all got your own thing going on. That's y'all. Cool. Whatever. But us other niggas in the street, regular cats, or not even in the street, but us other cats in society that's looking at these cats on TV and social media, how this shit is playing out with them, and this and that one and this one, that shit is played out. It's dead. The streets is dead. The real major drug dealers is the pharmaceutical companies. The real major drug dealers, the real gangsters, is the ones that are able to sell their drugs on the American streets and not getting no trouble for it. That's the real gangsters. They able to put their kids through college. They able to buy multi-million-dollar mansions, cars, farms, stocks, bonds, CDs, mutual funds, crypto, precious metals. Those are the real gangsters. Those are the real street niggas to me. The real smart ones. You heard? So we sitting around praising Big Meech for coming home for what? I don't know. That's our priorities, though. That's our priorities as a community. That's the shit that we look up to. That's the shit that I used to look up to. I don't care about that shit no more. Yeah, I'm still tuned in. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not praising nobody for just coming home from jail. Unless you was locked up for some shit you didn't do. Then you might deserve some flowers and a big-ass bag by the Justice Department for locking your ass up. For nothing. But other than that, if you was out here doing crime and, causing harm to your community and loved ones, you don't deserve no praise for that shit. You deserve every fucking bit of crime. You deserve every bit of time that you got. And I stand on that shit, even though the laws ain't geared. That makes us even more dumb and stupid. Because we knew that this judicial system wasn't geared towards us winning. And we still went out that motherfucker with a big ass bullseye on our back trying to make shit happen. Anyway, and I hope everybody's having a good day. And, I'm down here in Florida right now. I had to get up out of them northern climates. This shit was cold. It's even chilly down here in Florida, but we supposed to get in some 70s in the next couple of days, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful to be a free man. No probation, no ankle bracelet on my leg, none of that shit. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to have turned my life around. I'm thankful to be an inspiration to people that have come from the justice or from prison and want to feel like, damn, it's a way out. Because if I did it, you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. Right? So, yeah, tap in. Believe in what you got to offer the world and the planet. Because, trust me, you are a winner. You, yourself, have the power to change. And if you have the power to change, why would you want to stay the same if your life isn't in the position that you want it to be in? If you're not where you want to be at today, why not make the change? It takes one step at a time. You don't have to make a complete life transformation overnight. That shit always causes you to relapse. You got the power to change where you are today. No matter what situation you're in. If you're a crackhead, you can change that shit up today. If you're any type of drug addict, you can change your life up today. Why are you being extreme? Because guess what? Life is extreme. Life is extreme. Whatever position that you're in today, you can change it. Right now, and I could get out of this car and change my life. I just, you know what? I just got out of a cold climate. I wasn't happy being up there up north. Snow, cold ass rain. Walk out the house, it's 13 degrees. Snow, freezing ground, freezing. Like, I said, you know what? I worked too hard to be sitting here complaining about this weather. That shit looked good for about a week or two on vacation, the snow and a log cabin with your wood burning fireplace and all that shit. That shit looked good for vacation. But to just be sitting up there, instead of me complaining, I worked myself to a place in life to where I could make the move and do what the hell I wanted to do. So the moment I could, I stayed a little longer than what I should have. But the moment I felt like it, I said, you know what? I'm going to get me a flight. I'm going to either fly to Los Angeles because I got to go to Belize here soon, next month, March. I said, I'm going to go ahead and fly to Los Angeles or I'm going to fly to Florida. Because there's no way I'm going to stay up here in this cold climate. Even though it's 50s, 60s in LA and Florida right now, some days 70. It's better than 30s and 20s and 10s and 15s and shit like that. So for you, who may not be in a position that you want to be in today, you have the power to make a life-changing decision and change. If you don't have the job you want to be in, you need to start looking online. In fact, shit is getting more difficult and difficult every day. The streets is getting real difficult out here to live in. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Congress, governors, senators, these people are playing with our lives. And we're sitting around waiting for them to change shit for us. That's the wrong approach to have. Waiting for the senators, the governors, the congressmen, and all presidents, Elon, that's not going, your life isn't going to change for the better from these people. When has these people ever done anything for you? This is why I'm moving to Belize. I understand that I need to grow my own food. They control the farms. They control the grocery stores. And you say, well, who is they? Anybody other than you is they. In fact, you are part of they as well. So you have the power to take control of your life and change. What are you waiting for? Nobody's sending a life raft to save your ass. Nobody. Sorry to tell you, but you got to play this game on your own. And with the people that believe in you and the people that vibrate on the same frequency. That's just the way it is right now. This life is not going to get any easier. Shit is getting difficult out here. But one thing we all need every day is we need food to eat. We need fresh water to drink. And we need a house to live in. Energy to, to power that house. What are you doing to put yourself in a position where you're being self-sustainable? Because if you got to rely on these people and they can turn shit on and off whenever they want to, you have no control. You're in a fucked up position, to be honest with you. Excuse my language. But it's time to take control of your life and change. Change, because if you want to be in another position, you need to change. You need to stop putting the blame on everybody else. Because the only one that's in power is you. I know it may sound cliche, but, that's the reality of the situation. I don't know. I feel good today. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's Monday. And, take advantage and change.